Greetings. Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
Welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Mr. Nolan, how are you? I'm Daniel Pineda.
My name is Adele Quo.
Bien, bien, and gracias, Señor Pineda.
De nada.
De nada. Here we go with our St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's Show for 2016. You can tell that Joe Tree Frog is ready, all greened up down there.
Oh, he's having a good time.
He's just chilling there.
The rain garden clover,
Our
what a
news
four-leaf
and
clovers.
CBB, News and CBB, and Adele, of course, with
It's easy being green.
Wow,
Everybody knows
Joe
that
got
segment.
introduced before me.
Well, news for seniors, and then we'll wrap it up with a special segment, our St. Patrick's Day segment. I sat down earlier and talked with all the wonderful ladies and Miss Laureen O'Neill-James from O'Neill-James School of Irish Dance, and they performed, boy did they perform for us. So stick around for that, it's worth waiting for.
Amazing performance.
At the end of our show. And that's our show, but before we begin, here's a social media reminder from Mr. Senor
Absolutely,
Pineda.
Mr. Nolan. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1, and also facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News.
Number 1. Here we go. And in the news, Arlington Weekly News has previously reported on the Virginia Department of Transportation's plan to transform I-66. The plan addresses multimodal changes that will affect communities both inside and outside the Beltway around the entire D.C. metro area. Last month, Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe and leaders in Virginia's General Assembly agreed to fast forward one of the proposed project objectives. The section of the highway between the Beltway and Ballston in Arlington will be widened this year instead of later on. In response, Arlington County Board Chairman Libby Garvey has announced that she and Arlington government were disappointed with that move. Her Fairfax counterpart, Sharon Bulova, had the opposite reaction and welcomed the news. To learn more about all of this going on I-66, you can visit the website, which is on your screen there. Check out the website. All right, Daniel, your turn.
Well, Craig, if you know of a teenager who usually turns in their Arlington Public Library materials late, then you may encourage them to reform their habits. The county manager increased library fines for juvenile and young adults, and the daily fee changed from 20 to 30 cents per day. Adult library fees remain the same at 30 cents a day, and DVD overdue fees decrease from $1 a day to 30 cents a day. The changes are part of the Arlington County Manager's budget changes announced at the end of February. Craig.
All right. Good news from the Library Fees Department. Well, if you want to hear more about details on the changes to library fines and other aspects of the county budget, or if you want the county manager to hear your views on the topic, then you have a few options to do so this month. On Wednesday, March 16 at 6 in the evening in the county boardroom, the budget will be discussed in greater detail. Comments on the issues will be heard on Tuesday, March 29 at 7 p.m. and Thursday, March 31st at 7 p.m. All these meetings will be at the county boardroom in room 2100, at 2100 Clarendon Boulevard, better slow down here, on the 3rd floor. You can also visit budget.arlingtonva.us to learn more about the upcoming budget and submit your comments online. Daniel.
And Craig, Arlington kids are truly out of this world. St. Thomas More Cathedral School in Arlington is the first grade school to send a satellite into space. Students built a shoebox-sized satellite using a special kit called CubeSat. NASA launched their satellite from a Kennedy Space Center rocket in Florida to the International Space Station in December. This month, it was released into orbit from the ISS and became operational. It is taking photos from space and sending them to a radio antenna on the school's library building. You can see the photos here on the website stmsat-1.org. That's great news. Very exciting. Congratulations. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Daniel. And we'll be back with our CBB file right after we hear from Adele Quo. And
it's easy being green.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, happy St.
Joe
Patrick's
Tree
Day
Frog
back.
down there.
Makes it easier being green when
always
it's
easier being
coming up
green.
green.
And Joe's back too.
So
Here we go.
it's easy being green, installing a rain garden. Time is running out to submit your application for My Favorite Lottery. If you're an Arlington property owner interested in reducing stormwater runoff from your property and keeping pollutants out of our streams, applications for the residential and HOA Stormwater Wise Landscapes 2016 program are currently being accepted until April 1st. Check the website on your screen for details. If you're selected through the program's lottery system, 4 practices are eligible for the reimbursement program to receive advice from county staff and funds to support your project. One of the 4 eligible practices is installing rain gardens. As an approved stormwater-wise landscape practice, rain gardens slow rainwater runoff and allow it to soak into the ground instead of becoming stormwater runoff from your property. Preventing runoff from your property helps to protect your neighborhood from drainage and flooding problems. Joe is going to help us go over the many benefits of rain gardens. First, solve the drainage problems in your yard with a strategically located and correctly sized rain garden. Second, a properly designed and installed rain garden will not retain water long enough for mosquito reproduction. Next, well-suited rain garden native plants will survive extreme wet and dry periods and thrive without fertilizers or pesticides once the plants are established. Compared to conventional landscapes, since our native plants tend to be pest and disease-free and don't require additional irrigation, rain gardens remain relatively low maintenance. Rain garden native plants attract birds and butterflies. So as an attractive landscape feature, a rain garden adds curb appeal and increases your home's value. Remember, virtually everyone lives within a half-mile of a stream or creek, which eventually flows into the Chesapeake Bay. Therefore, every landscape from a city or suburban home or business can help to keep pollutants out of our local streams and the Chesapeake Bay by installing a rain garden. It's easy being green, installing a rain garden.
Wow, that was nice.
Good idea. Rain gardens are a good idea.
I mean, Joe's having fun in his rain garden.
Joe's
He
loving
looks
it over
very
there in
happy.
his green
That's a
rain
special one.
garden.
He always has that
looks like a
smell.
recyclable rain garden he's in there as well.
Well, hey, recycle, reduce, reuse, hey.
Absolutely.
We're so green.
We are green. Thanks, Adele.
Thank
We
you, Adele.
appreciate it. It's easy being green when you listen to Adele quote here. Here we go, as promised now, our CBB, a Community Bulletin Board file. Boston's annual Taste of Arlington will be held coming up Sunday, March 15 from noon to 6 p.m. Come rain or shine. There'll be music, food, wine and beer, a kids zone, a dog park, and a whole lot more. General admission is free. Tickets for tastes, drinks, and games are priced between $5 and $40. You can buy tickets via the website, but they're also available for mobile purchase at Boston Connect and the Boston BID mobile app. They'll also be available at the event. You can visit the website on your screen there for more information and details. Daniel.
And Craig, if you want to be a bit more involved in the Taste of Arlington festivities, then consider being a volunteer. Your team is looking for bartenders and people to sell other beverages, set up and clean up crew members, ticket collectors, and people who can provide directions. For your trouble, you can get a volunteer t-shirt, drinks, and snacks during your shift and complimentary food tickets. Visit the website shown on your screen to sign up and learn more. Craig?
Sounds like a great deal. Great way to be a bartender and get a t-shirt.
Get some snacks.
All right, next in our CBB file. Well, you want to try out restaurant fare before May's Taste of Arlington? You still have time to participate in Northern Virginia's Restaurant Week. You can enjoy high-end food at low-end prices for lunch, dinner, or other snack times. The Greater Reston, Loudon, Arlington, and Prince William Chambers of Commerce are hosting the event from now until March 14 in conjunction with the Virginia Restaurant Travel and Lodging Association. You can visit frequently asked questions to novarestaurantweek.com for details. Daniel.
And Craig, if you want to work off the evidence of indulging at Restaurant Week and Taste of Arlington, then consider biting it off. The D.C. region's biggest cycling race is coming back to Arlington this June, and now is a good time to prepare. The Air Force Association Cycling Classic will run June 11th and 12th. There will be several races for cyclists of all ages and skill levels. The course will be near the Pentagon in Crystal City and the Air Force Memorial. Online general registration is open now, so be sure to visit the website on your screen for more information. Craig.
All right, that's a great event. As promised, now moving right along in this St. Patrick's Day edition of the Arlington Weekly News, our news for seniors. Here we go.
Well, Craig, off to-
Anything there? Do you
Yes.
have something over there?
Yes, absolutely,
So
Craig.
far. Oh, here we go. It's coming up now. Nope, it's going the wrong way. Why don't you read yours?
Oh, there's Sterling.
All right, take two on the news for seniors. Research is taking a closer look at what makes people happy and looking at ways to enhance our overall satisfaction and happiness. Happiness is a working teleprompter. Come join Nancy Connors, Senior Adult Specialist, in a discussion of this new understanding that focuses on positive psychology. That's coming up Friday, March 11, 1:30 to 2:30. In the afternoon at Aurora Hills. For more information, check the information on your screen there, 703-228-5722. Daniel.
And Craig, come listen to Lee's latest band playing roots and rhythm and blues. It's a perfect way to start the week. This group meets the second and fourth Monday of each month. Their next meeting is Monday, March the 14th, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Lee Senior Center. Just give them a call at 703-228-0555 for more information. Mr. Nolan.
All right. Gracias, Senor Pineda. They had a group up there called the Rocking Chairs.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to see them sometime. Also on our News for Seniors file, learn how to protect yourself from Medicare fraud. A volunteer from Virginia Senior Medicare Patrol will discuss the current frauds that target those using Medicare and how to report suspicious or potential fraud. That is coming up Monday, March 14, 11 a.m. to noon at Culpeper Garden Senior Center. For more information, check the information on your screen there. Their phone number, 703-228-4403. Daniel.
And finally, Craig, celebrate National Nutrition Month with healthy, affordable seafood. Learn tricks and techniques to make seafood part of your weekly routine. Join Virginia Cooperative Extension Agent and registered dietitian Katie Strong as she cooks up some fish favorites for you on Tuesday, March the 15th, 11 a.m. to noon at Langston Brown Senior Center. Give them a call at 703-228-6300 for more information. Gotta get that healthy fish in there.
Really, I had baked tilapia the other night with panko breadcrumb coating. Thanks, Di. It was
I'm hungry
really,
now.
It was really good. Yeah, it was great. Okay.
I used to call it brain food.
Brain
Brain
food.
food. Fish is
We'll be
brain
back with a quick sign off and bye-bye if we have time, and we hope we do after a great look at some Irish dancing here. Take a look. All right, beautiful.
Nice job, girls.
Wonderful. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. That is a great way to start what we call the interview portion of the Arlington Weekly News here. Craig Nolan and the lovely girls and young ladies of O'Neill-James School of Irish Dance. And with me here is Laureen O'Neill-James, the director of the school. Thank
Yes.
you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Happy St. Patrick's
Well,
Day.
thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. This is quite an honor. Thank you.
And you were here. You've been here before,
We
so
have
this is
indeed,
and
yes.
that's a
Yes.
great use for this wooden floor.
Oh,
when you
we
think-
love dancing on a wooden floor.
Now,
Absolutely, no
that
doubt.
was what was that first one we saw?
That was a treble reel.
A treble
treble
reel.
reel,
Okay, and we're
yes.
going to see 3 or 4 more.
3 or 4 more dances,
Dances?
but not in the hard shoes anymore. The girls are off changing their shoes because the next dances are going to be in the light shoes.
Okay.
So the treble reel, though, is something it's very popular these days.
Yes, it is, and I
Yes.
like the. Well, they're not tap, but I like the shoes.
Yes,
And
yes.
they're all moving and sounding together. It's a wonderful thing. So.
Thank you.
Shall we go with the next one? Would you like to introduce the next one?
Yes, the next one, the girls are going to dance a 2-hand reel. This you dance with your friend, and you can dance in a competition to see if you could win a medal.
Aha.
And we're supposed to be depicting a windmill, so see if you can depict a windmill, girls.
The 2-hand reel.
2-hand reel,
All right.
yes indeed. Here we
Ladies?
go. All right.
All right, the
Well,
2-hand
yeah.
reel. Beautiful.
Good for you, girls.
Thank you. What are the age range of your dancers from
Well,
oldest to youngest?
my advertisement says from 4 to age 64.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, I'm a little bit closer toward the other end. Lost my notes here.
So lots of
4 to
adults.
64, wonderful.
Yes, 4 to 64. I have a lot of adults checking
Really?
us out right now. Yes.
How long has your school, have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 1965.
Oh, my goodness.
1965.
You have a lot of graduates
Yes. Oh,
around in the
indeed I
area
do.
come back.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Up next.
Up next, we have a dance we call the Irish Medley, and that's because
okay.
it begins
Medley
with
comes.
several.
Irish medley. Ladies? I'm getting in the way of the medley here, and it will move back a little bit. That's all right.
Done, girls.
Irish reel. All right. And this is, now you have St. Patrick's Day is coming up, but you've already done your St. Patrick's Day parade.
We danced in Alexandria for the St. Patrick's Day parade last Saturday. And so
then you
this
have
Sunday
the
we
Washington...
have Washington, D.C. parade.
Oh,
yes.
man, that'll be huge.
Yes, it is huge. And this last Saturday was an absolutely fabulous parade. The weather was wonderful. The dancers waved and smiled and had
Nice.
such a good time. And so it was great. So we're looking forward to this Sunday because we're heading the parade.
Absolutely.
We're so excited.
Wonderful.
We're in the A group. And so we'll be marching, dancing out with all the dignitaries. And we'll be finished early.
Fantastic.
So
And we'll be
even
finished
better
early.
still, right?
It's always good
Yes,
to be in the lead of
indeed.
the parade. All right, one more?
One more.
One more.
Yes,
All right,
indeed.
ladies.
And we just need the music. This is Ella Ruth Reynolds, and she's going to dance.
Young girls and ladies from the Irish School of Dance. That was School of Irish Dancing. That was fantastic. And
Great.
Every
fun to watch.
interview segment that we do should be like that. That was fun.
They all did amazing.
That was great. It was really fun to do. And thanks again to her, Laureen, and her dancers for
Yeah.
coming on and livening things up a bit here for
That's
us on the Arlington Weekly News, our St. Patty's Day show. Although she corrected me, I should always say St. Patrick's Day for 2016.
St. Patrick's Day.
Anything else to say before we go? Gotta go. Time to say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Have a safe week. Next week, if you're there, we'll be here and we'll do it all again. Bye-bye.
Yes. Yes. This is Ella Ruth Reynolds, and next is Mira. Are you ready, Mira? And go. This is Mira Lacey. And this is Ella Ruth's big sister, Grace Ann Reynolds. We've got a few high steppers here. Now we have Lily Pearson. And next we have Dora O'Connor. Good Irish name. And now we have Janie Ferry. Yes, Janie won the scholarship at our Nation's Capital Fest last year. And now we have Emma Lacey. And this is Azalea McMillan. I'd say that's the Scottish name. And here we have Bronwyn. This is Bronwyn Titus Rogan. Are you ready, girls? Here we go. That was great fun.
Absolutely. Wow.
Woo!